Feels lovely to be here with you. I have something to share with you today for the reading for the week ahead. So I've called in Archangel Michael, Raphael, Metatron, and Ariel to be with you this week. The energy is shifting this week. Something is starting to move after that massive full moon back whenever that was. That brought some intensity with it. I know that so many of you felt it because you've been telling me. And so let's see what this week has to bring. I know it's going to be better. I know it's going to be better. So if you've been in the doldrums, know that it's going to be okay. All right. So I'm excited for this week because I got my class with Laura Wooster that I'm teaching, Tuning into Heaven, at the Journey Within. So you can join us if you want to. I'll let you know the details at the end, or it'll be in the caption. So Metatron has come out for us. Now, if you've been watching me for a long time, you know Metatron doesn't always turn up at these events, but he wanted to be here today. So this is the 0 card, which I think is significant for this week because the energy is up. And this also means a new beginning for you. So if you have been wrestling with those things that Archangel Michael spoke about last week, go back and watch it if you need to, and you finally put it down, or you cut the cord, or you let it go, or perhaps you just told someone about it and it got it off your chest. You've wiped the slate clean. That old karma is done. The energy is starting to dissipate and you've changed your reality. You're stepping onto a new timeline now. And that's why Metatron wanted to be with us today, because here he is. So if you can see this beautiful card, the figure you can imagine is you. There's a dog. And they're taking a brand new journey. They've got their little bag over their shoulder. We've got Archangel Metatron in the background, protecting, creating a new vibe. We've got butterflies for metamorphosis and transformation. And the words say, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. You know, sometimes it's really hard to figure out what you want to do because there's so many voices telling you what you should be doing, or there's that inner voice that says you should feel guilty, or you should focus on other people and not yourself. But this is all about joy. Remember that Archangel Metatron is the angel of ascension, vibration. And if your vibration is at a low, for whatever reason, maybe it's because other people's energies have been attached to it, or you've been absorbing it, that then means that you're not able to receive what the universe is giving to you, whether that's intuitive messages and signs, whether that's gifts and blessings that you've been praying for and asking for, whether it's just what the natural consequence of what you've been manifesting and what you deserve. That can't find you if your vibration is low. So if you've been thinking like, where is whatever it is I'm asking for, that could be your answer, that you need to lift your vibration. Now, the angels never judge you. So it's not like the angels are saying, hey, there's something wrong with you and you need to change it. What the angels are saying, that's your inner voice. Your angels are saying, let us help you adjust your energy to let go of all that is not divine love so that you can receive what it is that we have for you. And please never think that we've abandoned you, that we're not giving you something, that we're testing you. We never are. We only want your happiness, your peace, your fulfillment for your soul this lifetime. So I really think for the last 3 weeks, the angels have been talking about believing in yourself a lot. And now we see this coming to the beginning, the theme of this week. I can see that that is very, very relevant. So what is it that brings you joy? Let's move on to the block. This is interesting. So this is the 10 of Michael. We did call in Archangel Michael, didn't we? And we have a ballerina taking her final bow. We have the swans. We've got Archangel Michael's energy. It looks like a stage. And the message of this card is around something is ending. Something has closed for you. It's either not giving you energy anymore, either it's just done its cycle, the lesson, the blessing, whatever it came to give you. Remember, the reason, a season, or a lifetime, that things are meant to, and relationships are meant to be with you. So you're now able to graduate to the next level. New happiness, new money, new love, new peace, new whatever is coming in for you. So there's always a rocky time I really do feel, and one of my friends said this to me recently, that we've been going through a big ascension period. And what that can do is it stirs things up, like we're sailing on a choppy sea. And you feel like, oh, I'm never going to be able to get to the other side. Like, am I ever going to get out of this? But you are. So sometimes we're on the bridge between what's leaving and what's possible, what's manifesting next. And it does feel like this week is you're coming to the end of the bridge and you're starting again, because there is something, if you're not feeling that new beginning yet, which is what this theme of the week is, it's because you have to do an ending of some kind. You have to cut a cord, you have to say goodbye, you have to quit, you have to clear the clutter and take it to the op shop or the tip, wherever you're taking it. There are endings that are setting you free. And sometimes endings go on a bit too long, don't they? You're like, oh God, is this still going? And that's because there's still some energy charge there, or there's some unsaid words, or some unhealed situation, or maybe it's just you need to tie off things. You need to actually write the final letter, or you need to actually, sever that cord, not just look at it. So after this comes new opportunities for happiness. But what Archangel Michael is saying very loudly to me right now is you need to put the past firmly behind you. So just take a moment. Imagine, put your feet flat on the ground if you're sitting somewhere. And imagine that under your feet is a path. And that path is either facing backwards, back down the road you've just walked. It's either facing forwards up the road that you are meant to walk. Maybe it's a forked road and it's like, am I going this way or that way? Or you're off on the gravel somewhere and you're not even on the road. So have a sort of first thing that pops into your consciousness. The angels will help. Where am I? Am I facing the past? Have I been thinking a lot about the past lately? Not surprising if you have, because the astrological influences, the ascension shift influences have been very much about bringing up the past so that you can actually do this. But there comes a point where we have to stop wallowing in the past. And we have to then go, all right, I have to turn my body around, my energy around, and start facing the future and start walking it. I have to take a step. And I have to do that mentally, emotionally. And a good way of doing that is going, okay, if my feet are facing backwards, I'm going to, in my mind, turn around and go the other way. If I'm off on some goat track that's not even my road, I'm going to jump back onto my golden road, and I'm going to start traveling up towards the future instead of the past. It's that old saying about not looking in your rear view mirror while you're driving all the time, because if you're constantly in your rear view mirror, you crash into something that's in front of you. So you need to put the past behind you, maybe even see a line in the sand and jump over it so that you're in the present, and anything behind that line is the past. Do something to face the right way. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple more cards here, because this is a really important week. The angels have been talking about this for a good month or so, and they've been really clear with you about what you need to be focused on, which is what you want to bring in next, what you want to call in next. And sometimes the past will come up and just become kind of like it'll pester you and tempt you back. All right. So we have two cards for the guidance. The first one is the Queen of Raphael, and that's you. Even if you're a male, it's a queen, because the queen is the divine feminine energy of empathy, love, psychic intuitive abilities, nurturing, following your passion instead of what everyone else wants you to do. And it's really about trusting your intuition. Do you trust your intuition when it tells you something? Trusting that what you want is possible. And I know that's why they've been talking about self-belief, because sometimes when we let those, I told a story last week, when someone else's negativity undermines your self-belief, that's work to be done, right? You have to go, okay, I know I need to work on this, but also you have to then allow yourself to start trusting again and not be listening to the voices of others. So trusting your intuition, trusting that the passions, the goals, your purpose, all of that is in front of you because it was planted in your soul by the divine. It's not something random that you've just grabbed out of thin air. You know, it's not something from the ego. The ego likes quick fixes. It likes get rich quick schemes. It likes the idea of fame, but not the work that goes into it. Whereas the higher self, your soul self, gets excited by ideas, excited by serving and blessing and inspiring other people, excited by whatever it is that lights you up, whether it's writing or singing or what is that for me? It's angels and crystals and talking about spiritual truths. So amongst other things, animals as well. So what is it for you? Because it's like the Akashic records are kind of fluttering and the pages are all fluttering and the files are coming out. And it's like, remember what's in your soul to do. You can trust it. Now, you may also be feeling a little bit tired and feeling like, do I have to do everything by myself? And the angels say, no, you don't have to do everything by yourself. In fact, that's one of your bad habits that we're wanting to help you heal from, because you tend to be someone who might be overly independent, doesn't like asking for help or accepting help. Maybe you work too much or you worry too much. So here we can see it's kind of a Cinderella type scene. The angels are saying, we're here to help you. You're not alone. Please believe in miracles again. Please believe in yourself again. And we will assist you. You don't have to get everyone's approval. You don't have to have everybody come on board with you in order to support and validate your dreams. In fact, that's impossible. And if that becomes your mission, it's a procrastination tool of the ego, where it's like, everybody has to approve of me before I can move forward. You've just set yourself an impossible and improbable outcome. So let that go. So then we have the King of Raphael. That's a bit of a nice kind of pairing, isn't it? The King and the Queen together, divine masculine, divine feminine. So what is the King? He's there like Neptune with the dolphins jumping out of the water. They represent the breath. They represent joy, following your joy. And this is about trusting. And the angels are saying it's safe for you to trust. It's safe for you to trust. And you know what trust and faith means? Is that you believe in it, you celebrate it, and you're excited about it before it appears. This is one of the keys to manifesting. Sometimes we look at the outward picture and we say, my bank account looks a bit empty. That must mean I'm broke. And so we start affirming that, and brokenness is what we continue to experience. But if we say, oh my God, I'm so excited, I'm trusting that the work I've put in, that angels are helping me, that what I want is going to appear, even though I can't see it yet. It's safe for me to trust. Why is it that we think it's unsafe to trust? Sometimes I think we use worry as a form of kind of a weird insurance scheme where we're like, if I worry, I won't be disappointed. And then if I won't be disappointed, but then you are disappointed anyway, because worry doesn't protect you against anything. It just manifests more of itself. So the ability to accomplish many things at once, that's the universe. That's the divine. That's the angels. So I can see how it's linked to this, where you think you have to do it all. Yes, you are a child of the divine. Yes, you are a spark of the divine. Yes, that's what you're connected to. But it doesn't have to all happen through you. It happens through your connection with the divine. How's that for a beautiful reminder? You've got the King and Queen of Raphael working with you. You've got Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Metatron working with you. What are you worried about? There's nothing to fear at all. So overall, a very, very good week, a week where things are starting to shift and move again, a week where you get back on the manifesting horse, where you get back into your your natural vibration, which is a high vibration. Our natural vibration is high. It's only external fears that bring us down. Hold a vision of what you want to see come about and celebrate it. Trust in it. It's safe for me to trust this is actually happening. It's safe for me to hand over some of my work to the divine. It's safe for me to rest. It's safe for me to expect the best. Well, I'm expecting the best at the Tuning into Heaven workshop. This is really special. Laura is a friend of mine she's a psychic medium, very well known and respected in New England in the US. And we met on a tour of British England of sacred sites, so over Glastonbury and Stonehenge. And I've been on her podcast, The Intuitive Life, twice now. And the last podcast episode was so high vibrational, both of them were. Such an amazing energy. And we were talking afterwards and we both agreed we need to work together. So this is what this class is. She's going to be teaching from her perspective as a psychic medium, how to connect with spirit, deceased loved ones. And I'm teaching from, as an angel medium, how to connect with angels. We're also going to be offering personal messages to the audience. And we're doing a Q&A, and this is going to be an experience of what it's like to connect with spirit and angels, not just a lesson. We're both going to give you an experience so you can tell the difference between the two energies and some teaching around what that looks like, feels like, etc. So I'm very excited for that. That is happening on Saturday, the 16th of May, 9 a.m. Sydney, Australia time on Zoom. And on Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, for 7 p.m. Eastern time for the US. And tickets are available on the Journey Within website. The link will be in the caption and on my website. The Journey Within is an amazing organization and they are hosting the event. So they are taking care of all of the tickets. It's their event. And I'm very, very honored to be a part of it. So I hope to see you there. If you would like to come and want to know more information, please DM me. I read all of your comments and I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click like and leave me a comment. I really appreciate it. And it shares the love of the angels across the world. Angel blessings to you all and see you next week. I'll see you at the Tuning into Heaven class.